Hey y'all, hey, today's recipe is chicken cobb salad, so let's go ahead and get into it. So what you're going to need is red leaf lettuce, and then you're also going to need green leaf lettuce, and also chicken breast, and bacon. This is thick cut bacon, tomatoes, cucumbers, purple onion, also eggs, seasoning, garlic salt, seasoned salt, garlic powder, black pepper, and you're also going to need olive oil. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and make our chicken in the air fryer and our bacon, so let's go ahead and get it prepped. So first you want to add your olive oil to your chicken, and then we're going to go ahead and season it up really good, starting with the seasoned salt. Y'all know how we do. And then we're going to add some garlic salt, and then also our garlic powder. There we go. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and also add our black pepper. At this point, you can go ahead and move your chicken around and go ahead and make sure that all of the pieces of the chicken are well coated. Y'all know I'm a little heavy-handed with the seasoning, so this is how I prefer to season my chicken. Just one side, and then just kind of mix it around and move the seasoning about all of the pieces of the chicken. So what I discovered was I needed a little bit more seasoning, so I went ahead and added it. At this point, I just added a little bit more of everything. There was enough oil. You just need enough oil for frying and to make sure that the chicken breasts don't get too dry. You know, in the air fryer, you're supposed to fry your meat in a little bit of oil. I typically do not spray my meat with oil unless, you know, I just need to kind of touch up during the cooking process. I always just add olive oil into the bowl with my meat and go ahead and prep it that way before putting it into the air fryer. I think it works a little bit better that way. Okay, and once again, give it a good mix. And then, as you can see, it's really well coated now. There's plenty of oil in this bowl, and the chicken breast hold a little bit of water, so it's plenty moist to go ahead and get ready to go into the air fryer. So the air fryer is already preheated to 350 degrees. So I went ahead and moved the basket over so you all could get a better view. Just lay your chicken breast flat into your air fryer basket. We're going to get this going, and then we're going to come back and check on it about halfway through the cooking process and flip the chicken over onto the other side. Alright, so while the chicken is cooking, you want to go ahead and prep your lettuce. So we're going to start with the green leaf lettuce because I like to put it at the bottom of the bowl. So just go ahead and take off a good portion of your lettuce, and we're going to go ahead and get this washed. As you can see, it's pretty dirty. So what I do is I separate the lettuce, and I actually wash the pieces one by one before going ahead and cutting them into smaller pieces. So we're going to do the same thing with the red leaf lettuce, and y'all, this is a really pretty lettuce. You can even find the lettuce even more vibrant than this. This is great, like if you're serving guests and you want to do something different. This lettuce is so much prettier than like plain romaine or like iceberg lettuce. Once you have your lettuce all nice and washed, it's time to go ahead and remove the hard stem from the lettuce that's right here. So you want to go ahead and take a knife and just cut that portion of the lettuce. Most of the rest of it is soft, so you don't have to worry about the rest of it. And just set that piece to the side until you finish cutting all your pieces of lettuce, and then we'll go ahead and bunch them and cut them all at one time. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and gather the lettuce together, and this is where I use the larger knife and just cut it across. And then also for the pieces that are still pretty long, you can just cut it again. So after you've done that, go ahead and place your lettuce into your bowl, and we're going to go ahead and do the same thing with the red leaf lettuce. I already have the red leaf lettuce cut up here, and then I'm just going to place the lighter green pieces on top and kind of try to sprinkle the red pieces around the edges. And you can see some of the pieces were pretty long. You can go ahead and adjust as you go, but just kind of make it like a nice little pretty arrangement since you have all these nice vibrant colors with this lettuce. We have our lettuce prepped, so it's time to go ahead and check on the chicken again because we're at the halfway point. So we're going to go ahead and just flip it over, put the basket back into the air fryer, and finish the cooking process. Alright, so we're about to the point that we need to check on our chicken again. I checked on the chicken when there was 3 minutes left in the cooking process because I figured that it did not need to cook the entire 25 minutes. And I was right, so it's good. You want to make sure that you check so you don't overcook it. So I'm going to go ahead and place the chicken on a cutting board and let it rest for a minute while I'm prepping the bacon into the air fryer basket. So first you'll need to go ahead and turn your air fryer temperature up to 375 degrees because bacon has a lot more fat than chicken breast. Chicken breasts are very lean. We're going to go ahead and cook the bacon at a higher temperature. So this is 2 slices of bacon that were cut in half. Just like with the chicken, you just want to go ahead and lay it flat into the basket. Once you have your bacon situated into your air fryer basket, you want to go ahead and place it into the air fryer and cook it for about 8 minutes. I always like to flip my bacon halfway through as well, just to make sure that it cooks evenly on both sides. For some reason, I have to do that with this air fryer. So just go ahead and make sure that you watch it as well. So while the bacon is cooking, we're going to go ahead and start slicing the chicken breast. Alright, so just take the same knife that I prepped the lettuce with and go ahead and slice the chicken breast across. And what you can do while your bacon is cooking is you can place this on a plate and cover it with plastic or put it in Tupperware just to keep it moist while you're waiting for your bacon to be prepped and keep it semi-warm. Alright, so let's check on the bacon. It's getting pretty crispy, but it's not quite there yet. So of course, going to go ahead and flip it over and let it cook for a few more minutes before taking it out. Alright, so checking on it again, and now our bacon is good to go. Alright, just need it to cook for another minute. It doesn't take very long, so you want to stand by. Alright, so transfer the bacon to a paper towel covered dish and blot out the excess oil, and then we can go ahead and finish the prep of our salad. Okay, so we have our lettuce ready to go. Let's go ahead and add our purple onion in there. And you could also add this a little bit earlier if you want your purple onion to be throughout your salad. Some people do, some people don't. And then you can also, that gives it a little bit extra time to get that purple onion flavor into your salad mix. And by the way, you definitely want to keep your ingredients in the refrigerator until you're ready to go ahead and prep your salad. Okay, so now we're adding our cucumber. You can take the skin off. I prefer to leave the skin on. It's a little prettier. Just make sure that you wash your cucumber really, really well if you're going to leave the skin on. Alright, so we have that all nice and situated in there. And now we're going to add our tomato. Spread it all around so you can really get that color to pop out in your salad. You don't have to dice them, but it's a little prettier, isn't it? Makes it look kind of like real fancy, like you got it from a restaurant. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and add our bacon. And you can use a knife to cut it. You really don't need to do that. You can just take your fingers and just kind of break it at the tips and then sprinkle it around as you go. And once your bacon is added, you can go ahead and lay your chicken breast on top. Just lay it nice and flat on top of your salad. Okay, and then you also want to go ahead and add your boiled eggs. You can just slice your eggs like I did today, or you can also cut them up and sprinkle the egg across the salad like in the picture in the beginning of the video, either or. Okay, y'all, we also got to add a little cheese. You know, everybody likes a little bit of cheese. So we're keeping it really cute. So we're just putting the cheese in the little corners where we have a little space right here. Okay, y'all, this is enough salad for 2, but you can make it for 1, whatever your fancy is. As always, we hope that you love this recipe. Please like this video, share it, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and we'll definitely catch you later.